Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the last 8 games in Fanatical's Platinum Collection of September 2024. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you'll have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support would mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Honey, I Joined a Cult. A management sim that puts you in charge of running a cult rather than joining one. This game offers a blend of base building and follower management with a satirical twist. In Honey, I Joined a Cult, you start by creating your own cult from scratch. The game's straightforward approach allows you to design your cult's base, recruit followers, and manage their needs while keeping the authorities at bay. The tutorial guides you through the initial stages, explaining each mechanic to ensure you grasp the basics before diving deeper. This gentle introduction is helpful, especially for those unfamiliar with management sims. The core gameplay involves constructing facilities, managing your followers' happiness, and handling various stats like faith and criminal heat. You can customize your cult's appearance and difficulty settings, which adds replay value. The game's visual style and funky music evoke a nostalgic vibe, reminiscent of early Flash games, but with improved graphics and sound. Despite its engaging base building and management elements, the game's humor may not resonate with everyone. The satirical take on cults includes tongue-in-cheek dialogue and amusing scenarios, but the core mechanics sometimes overshadow these details. Once you master the basics, you may find the game's content repetitive, though the customization options help to extend its longevity. Honey, I Joined a Cult offers a fun and humorous take on cult management, with plenty of replayability for those who enjoy tweaking and refining their virtual operations. At number 2 we have Martha is Dead, a historical horror indie game that delves into disturbing themes such as child abuse, self-harm, torture, and Nazis. You assume the role of an Italian teenager, Giulia, navigating the death of her twin sister and the tensions of World War II. The game combines elements of interactive adventure and walking simulator genres, allowing you to explore Giulia's home, take photographs, and uncover the truth behind the events. However, the gameplay feels clunky and lacks polish, with slow-paced back-and-forth movement and menial tasks. The inclusion of a bicycle proves to be more frustrating than helpful. While the game presents intriguing horror concepts such as non-exploitative female body horror and creepy puppets, the gameplay restricts their impact. The telegraph system used to communicate with the resistance becomes tedious, and the use of a rotary phone could feel cumbersome. Despite these flaws, the photography mechanic stands out, offering an interesting way to discover stories and capture moments. Martha is Dead progressively becomes more gruesome and unsettling, with graphic violence and disturbing scenes. The game's content can be too intense for some audiences. Although it may appeal to horror enthusiasts who can tolerate the uneven gameplay, it is crucial to consider its explicit and distressing nature before playing the game. At number 3 we have Hammerwatch, your ticket to a nostalgic 3D hack-and-slash adventure reminiscent of classic Gauntlet on the NES. This cooperative action game blends retro charm with modern features like online multiplayer and a custom level editor. Starting with a minimalistic plot, your bridge breaks, and there's probably no way out. The game doesn't rely on an elaborate story, focusing on lighthearted if somewhat shallow gameplay. Choose from 4 classes, each with distinct abilities. Mastering the crucial strafe and attack maneuver is pivotal for survivability, enhancing the overall experience. Hammerwatch introduces secrets, puzzles, and obstacles, diversifying gameplay. While solo play reveals somewhat shallow mechanics, the game truly shines in cooperative mode, especially when facing the challenging bosses with intriguing mechanics. Boss fights deliver a substantial difficulty spike compared to regular enemies, creating an engaging cooperative experience. Character progression, though slow initially, opens up with upgrades and special moves. The game's openness allows non-linear exploration, adding variety to the wave-clearing gameplay. The plethora of modifications, ranging from increased difficulty to godlike abilities, offers customizable challenges. Playing cooperatively, whether locally or online, enhances the experience, though online play may stutter slightly. With pixel art reminiscent of NES days and fluid animation, Hammerwatch presents a visually appealing world. The game's audio complements the experience, though transitions between tracks can be abrupt. Hammerwatch's appeal hinges on cooperative play. If you have friends to join you in the mindless hacking and slashing, it promises an enjoyable journey. However, as a solo venture, the slow start may lead to boredom despite the later inclusion of interesting boss fights. For cooperative, carefully slaying of worms, skeletons, bugs, and bats, Hammerwatch is a worthwhile adventure. At number 4 we have One Lonely Outpost, a sci-fi colonization life sim that invites you to transform a barren alien world into a thriving habitat. As a pioneer, you will terraform, farm, build, and explore while uncovering the mysteries of this new planet. In One Lonely Outpost, you start with a desolate landscape and a few basic tools, aiming to create a sustainable environment for future colonists. The game blends farming, building, and exploration elements with a robust crafting system. You can plant crops, manage resources, and even interact with a robotic pet to help you terraform the land. The game's charm lies in its blend of simple yet engaging mechanics. The visual style, combining basic 3D models with a nostalgic aesthetic, enhances the cozy, exploratory feel of the game. The sound design, featuring a quirky, retro-inspired soundtrack, complements the experience. However, One Lonely Outpost is still in early access, meaning it's a work in progress. Some players have noted issues with the game's progression and a lack of clarity in unlocking new features. Despite these growing pains, the game offers a satisfying loop of activities, from farming to crafting, that keeps you engaged. The community and developer updates suggest improvements are on the way, making it worth watching if you enjoy similar games. One Lonely Outpost provides a charming, if somewhat imperfect experience for fans of life and colony sims. Its potential for growth and unique setting make it a promising addition to the genre. At number 5 we have 3 Minutes to 8. 3 Minutes to 8 invites players into a narrative landscape reminiscent of the enigmatic allure of Groundhog Day, where time loops and the looming spectre of mortality intertwine to create a compelling journey. As you step into the shoes of the protagonist, you're thrust into a mind-bending sci-fi adventure that seamlessly blends mystery and puzzle-solving elements. The game's aesthetic, characterized by trippy pixel art and intricate puzzles, serves as a visual and intellectual feast for players seeking immersive storytelling experiences. Whether navigating the protagonist's apartment or exploring the vibrant streets teeming with eclectic characters, you're tasked with unraveling the enigma of his impending demise. Interactions with NPCs play a pivotal role in uncovering vital clues and advancing the narrative, while the timing of events and items collected also shape the story's trajectory. This interplay between chance and strategy imbues each playthrough with a sense of unpredictability and discovery, ensuring that no two experiences are alike. Despite the allure of its premise, 3 Minutes to 8 occasionally falters, with overly obscure secrets and highly specific sequences required to unlock endings. However, the game's ingenious pacing and the tantalizing promise of uncovering its many mysteries keep players engaged and eager to explore more. 3 Minutes to 8 offers a tantalizing glimpse into the intricacies of time, fate, and the human condition, inviting players to embark on a thought-provoking journey filled with twists, turns, and unexpected revelations. With its captivating narrative, moody aesthetic, and immersive gameplay, it stands as a testament to the enduring appeal of interactive storytelling in the realm of video games. At number 6 we have Circle Empires Rivals, a game that redefines the real-time strategy genre by simplifying the battlefield into a series of interconnected circles. This innovative design reduces the map to a series of concentric circles, each representing a distinct biome. Your challenge is to conquer and control these circles, while maintaining resources and deploying troops effectively. In Circle Empires Rivals, the core gameplay revolves around base building and strategic troop management. Each circle offers resources like gold, wood, and food, which you can use to construct buildings and recruit units. Your focus will often be on expanding your territory and defending your base. Buildings vary from defensive structures like towers and walls to resource-generating facilities, such as banks and markets. The game excels in its tactical depth, with a strong emphasis on unit composition and battlefield positioning. A notable feature is the strength stat, which, while giving a rough measure of your military strength, does not account for unit effectiveness. This means that building a massive army is not always the best strategy. Instead, you need to adapt your forces to counter specific threats and environmental hazards, like poison pools and fire-breathing creatures. In solo mode, you get a timer warning before enemy attacks, but in multiplayer, alliances and strategies shift dynamically, adding another layer of complexity. Although the absence of a traditional campaign and a steep learning curve might deter some players, Circle Empires Rivals offers a fresh and engaging take on RTS with its unique circular map design and strategic depth. At number 7 we have Planet Cube Edge. Planet Cube Edge plunges you into the realm of challenging precision platformers, offering an experience that will simultaneously frustrate and reward you. This 2D platformer casts you as Edge, a cube tasked with defending the research station on Planet Cube from cube-shaped invaders. The game's premise unfolds as you navigate through the underwater facility, facing off against angry cube invaders who are bent on destruction. Armed with a photon blaster, your mission is to thwart the invasion and protect the research station. Planet Cube Edge isn't for the faint of heart. With a variety of enemies blocking your path, including bats and spikes, precise timing and strategy are essential for survival. The game's checkpoint system ensures that your progress is saved, alleviating some of the frustration that comes with repeated deaths. The gameplay is reminiscent of challenging platformers like Super Meat Boy, requiring impeccable timing and execution to progress. Controls are responsive, allowing for precise jumps and movements, though the difficulty lies in mastering them rather than faulty mechanics. Visually, Planet Cube Edge boasts a retro-inspired color scheme with sharp pixel graphics reminiscent of classic Game Boy titles. While the game's steep difficulty curve may deter some players, those who relish a challenge will find Planet Cube Edge to be a satisfying experience. Leaderboards offer a competitive element, allowing you to compare your performance with other players. Planet Cube Edge is a visually appealing and challenging precision platformer that'll test your skills and patience. While it may not be for everyone, fans of difficult platformers will find plenty to enjoy in this retro-inspired adventure. At number 8 we have Interstellar Space Genesis Deluxe Edition, a turn-based 4-act strategy game that places you in control of a spacefaring empire aiming to establish a galactic presence. This game aims to capture the essence of classic space strategy games like Master of Orion, while offering a more streamlined and accessible experience. As you embark on your interstellar journey, you will manage your empire from a top-down view of the galaxy. The game provides various options for customization, including 4 galaxy sizes and up to 7 different species, each with unique traits and ecological needs. The kayak, for example, excel in research, but struggle with flexibility, adding strategic depth to your choices. The gameplay includes exploration, colony management, and tactical combat. Ship-to-ship battles can be auto-resolved or played out in turn-based combat, though the latter may become monotonous. Ship-to-planet combat offers more engaging decisions, such as whether to bombard or invade a planet. Diplomacy in Interstellar Space Genesis is functional and allows for a range of interactions, from forming treaties to engaging in proxy wars. While the game's graphics may not be the strongest, its musical score is noteworthy. However, the limited victory conditions, domination and election might leave you wanting more. Despite these drawbacks, Interstellar Space Genesis provides a solid and enjoyable experience for those looking to test their strategy skills in space. The Deluxe Edition includes 2 expansions, Natural Law and Evolving Empires. Natural Law adds 2 new races, animated rulers, and extra music tracks. Evolving Empires introduces evolutions and minor civilizations, along with additional leaders and music tracks, enhancing your strategic options and gameplay experience. And that's all for part 2 of this month's Platinum Collection. The rest of these games further solidified the fact that this month's Platinum Collection is strong on its strategy game offerings, peppered with some multiplayer. It is actually a pretty good bundle, and I would recommend it. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.